realized the view behind me might suck since I just moved. So this area is slightly set up. Not that you're going to be looking at me much, but I figure this is a little better. So let's see, where are we at? July 18th, 2010. So we go from South Bend up to Port Angeles. My first stop is in Aberdeen, which is Kurt Cobain's hometown. And I stop off at the Yonge Street Bridge, which is also called Kurt Cobain's Bridge. It's the bridge he lived underneath for a while. Something in the way is about that kind of living underneath there.
Alright. So I'm underneath the bridge. And looks like this is it. People have marked it everywhere. In tribute to Kurt Cobain, Coming As You Are, Nirvana, Top Band, RIP, Finally Made It, little smiley face. So I'm assuming this is the right place that Kurt Cobain used to live under the bridge. Kind of strange being here. What an odd place to serve as a dedication. Happy 40th birthday, Kurt. We'll miss you. I'm not going to add to the graffiti, but I do like this area. I can see why he stayed here. Other than the fact that he didn't have a home. Looks like a well-treaded path, too. Alright, it's the Yonge Street Bridge. So, coming off of Highway 101, you take a right onto Yonge Street, and you just go straight until you pass over the bridge. It's really well hidden.
So, I meant to drive over the bridge, but my camera started to screw up, as you can obviously tell. If you go back and watch the stuff that's actually under the bridge, it did freeze up a little bit, but nothing quite like this. This is just like a whole new level. I decided to keep it just as like a reference point for anybody looking for the bridge. Maybe you'll see some of the houses. I don't know, they might paint them. It's weird, out on these like more dreary areas, they have really colorful houses around, but yeah. Near Lake Quinault, Washington, listening to Thomas Paine's Common Sense. Just wanted to capture how beautiful the drive is on this little lake. The weather's perfect for me. Drizzling mildly. Overcast. 52 degrees. Even though there's a heat wave in July everywhere else in the fucking country. So I'm feeling pretty good about my choice to look into this area. I still want to go to Juneau and Anchorage and Fairbanks, Alaska before I make some sort of final decision on where I want to go. But Pacific Northwest making a lot of sense. And I really like it out here, so. I know that drive didn't look like much, but I felt like I had come home, even though I'd never been there. Like that drive, it was just this overwhelming sense of home that hit me. I don't know how else to explain it. It was just like, wow, this is right. It was just the strangest feeling. So here we are at Lake Quinault. This is Amanda Park, Washington. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's dreary and overcast. To me, I like the word mysterious. I love this weather. Absolutely love it. And these are the beaches Dude, there's nothing like it. Everybody wants the sand beaches. That's a sand beach, but to me, that is the way I can dig the ocean. So I'm just fucking loving it, you know. This is the world's largest western red cedar tree, and that's kind of big. It's a house, basically. This is Bogachile State Park. I think that's how you say it. Bogachile. I don't know. Fuck it, whatever. It's a state park. It's water and stuff. It's really pretty water. There's this kind of weird color. Alright, so now we're in Forks. I think everybody knows about Forks now because of Twilight.
In the state of Washington, under a near constant cover of clouds and rain, there's a small town named Forks. Population, 3,120 people.
So I got the sign, obviously, and I love Forks. I want to move there eventually, I think. This house was labeled House of the Swans. I had never read the books, I had never seen the movie, I had no idea. But my sister wanted a picture of Bella Swan's house. So I took a picture of it because it was labeled, and I'm like, oh, that must have been the one they used in the movie. So I finally sit down and watch the movie. Dude, that was not the house. That was totally not the house at all. So apparently they filmed in Vancouver.
Drove through Forks and tried to see Bella Swan's house from the movie. I guess the house where it was filmed at, I'm not sure. But leaving, there were more friggin' teenage girl teeny boppers there than I wouldn't know what to do with. It was just absolutely insane. So I basically rolled out. I was going to wash my car there, but I couldn't find the car wash, and the traffic was ridiculous. And that small town was not designed to withstand that kind of traffic. It was just... Plus, most of the drivers being teenage chicks were just terrible drivers, dude. No turn signals, driving into oncoming traffic while they're looking around and laughing with their other dumbass friends, and just... Good God, that city's... Forks would be awesome if it didn't have all the tourists coming in. They don't have a tourist trade built, because I guess the movie's relatively new, so they don't have the roads designed to withstand it. Not to mention where Bella's house is on the edge of this little outskirt, so it's this tiny little road. It was just annoying. Anyway... Other than that, though, I do like Forks. It was a quaint little town without all the extra teenage girls standing around and goth kids.
Alright, so this is in Sekiu, and I don't know, took a picture of the water, took a picture of me and the view, and this chick totally got in the way. Sorry. And then I took a picture of me with a wooden fish and a bra, because that's normal. And I'm wearing goggles. You know, sometimes life just comes together in the perfect moment. So this is the actual pull off to the town of Sekiu. Looked kind of cool. I kind of want to go back and just see what all's there. It doesn't look like there's much, but I'd like to spend an evening there and just kind of get a feel for the place, because it seemed pretty quiet. That's what I'm looking for. This is up in Neah Bay, which is in like the northwesternmost corner of the state. So, funny story. Okay, so I get up there and I see all these things for Journey, and I'm like, dude, fucking Journey's playing? What? Dude, could not have timed this more perfectly. The Journey is not the band. Journey up in Neah Bay is this thing where all these Indian tribes come together from all these different areas, and as I was there, all these kayaks were coming in from I don't fucking know where, and they were really pretty. They were these really long kayaks that looked like they were obviously hand-carved, handmade. Really cool tribal designs on them, but so it was neat you know, I got to see some pretty cool like native stuff while I was up there, but not the band. Oh, I had to get this Kim's Burger Hut or whatever. It was fantastic. It was so good. I just pulled over. I was kind of hungry. I'm like, ah, fuck it. It's just a burger, right? Awesome burger, by the way. It was a bacon cheeseburger with oysters on it. I don't know, but it was good. All right, so on the way back, I decided I wanted to see Crescent Lake. So I pulled off because, I mean, it's picture perfect, man. It's just the entire place, picture perfect.
Okay, I've been lost and I'm backtracking now. I've already been down this road, but I know it's beautiful. To my left, I believe, is Crescent Lake after looking at a map. You'd think I couldn't get lost with a GPS, but it turns out the GPS was taking me the opposite direction that I needed to go for whatever fucking reason. I don't get that one. So now I've got to backtrack about 20 miles. But anyway, the view is, can't complain about that. So anyway, it's curvy driving, so
So Crescent Lake still, but what happened was it was trying to take me down the most traveled route, and I was wanting to go the most direct route. Screw up. And here we are at the KOA in Port Angeles, and that's the Olympic mountain range behind me. It's really pretty. I see it most days now during the summer on my way to work. Love it.